The football was like the first competitive sport. I started playing sport. I started playing sport well when anyone starts playing sport when they're a kid. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I think, to be honest, it's like it's kind of impossible to explain how much you can love something like a sport. I mean, I'm not in love with all sports. No. Boxing, football, basketball, athletics, cricket. I'm not a fan of cricket anymore. I wasn't really at the time. Rugby. I'm also not really a fan of rugby at all. Tennis, again, not a huge fan. But I have a wide. I mean, I've still got a lot of stuff left from those, different endeavours of sports. So I still got a lot of equipment. I think I'll never throw them away as long as they still fit. Obviously. I mean, I often cry at award ceremonies, especially in the Olympics and stuff, just to get carried away. And I often, if there's some kind of underdog comeback in any sport, it usually gets me going, usually gets me crying. Not like, too intensely, but a tear often comes to my eye. I guess it's just raw emotion, it just takes over me, the idea of the underdog. I think it doesn't really matter who it is. I remember the Champions League final with Chelsea. I don't know if I'm not a Chelsea fan, I'm a Tottenham fan. And I just love the way their backs against the wall, that kind of horrible, I hate the kind of British style of football, which is just, backs against the wall, fucking defend it, and I'm not into that really, but at the same time it was fantastic the way that they held on, and Drogba, that penalty was great, and also obviously the Liverpool comeback in Istanbul from 3-0 down, was absolutely great to watch, and yeah, both those times I almost cried, if not, maybe I did cry. At the Chelsea one, and I was looking at some highlights of both of those games, and they got me going the other day. Break dancing, yeah, that's pretty much throughout my mid-teens. That was a big thing for me. I breakdanced in America with a group of with the breakdance crew that I was in. We went over to America, and that was a great experience. It was an amazing thing to have done. It is quite a, it can be quite embarrassing to be a breakdancer. So, I think I was quite conscious of that at school. But at the same time, some people thought it was great, other people just thought you were, ridiculous. But that's fine. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's not really important what other people think of what you do, and I think that's the way that I see a lot of things with sport. I mean, I like to do stuff on my own. I like to do it with you know, team sports as well. But I think as you get into adult age, you have a different kind of ego that you had to when you were a kid. So competitive sport can become a bit frustrating. But with the breakdancing, I mean, I could actually just show you some of the stuff that I used to do. We can go through if you just bring the camera through. Yeah, just bring that through. Just come through here.
This is the baby, which is a breakdance freeze move, which I often do these days when I'm drunk, actually. A lot of people who know me will know that I do this quite often. It's not actually that hard, but it looks alright, I think.
I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that you can do that I mean, like it's simple stuff like the 6-step, which slowed down is really simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3-step. But I can't tell you what, I can't really do it like I used to at all, actually. Yeah, that's the basics. And to be honest, these days, if I'm dancing, it's more simple, all this kind of thing. You know what, I put on a track actually. This is a track that I recently recorded. I'm writing a full album of tracks this summer.